reconnect. Hello, everybody. Let's make sure my connection is right. That's the only thing I don't like about going live sometimes, when the connection be messing up. But I just wanted to come on my page briefly and to talk a little bit about this whole thing called leaping and answering your leap no matter what, which is what I'm doing. And it's not always an easy process to say yes to your leap, but it's very important. If there is something that is calling you, if there is something that you know you're supposed to be doing, if there is something that you've heard the whisper, you've heard the loud yells of it as well, that it's asking and it's calling and it's coming up for you, it's important that you say yes to it. And don't allow the fears of it all to stop you and stomp you in your tracks, because you never know what the greatness can be that comes through you saying yes to yourself and saying yes to what is required of you. And so it's so important. And for me, I've been leaping into a lot of things lately. And I just been saying yes to them, not knowing how they're all going to work out, not having a plan for everything, written out in every little detail, but knowing that there's something larger for me to say yes to, knowing that there's something bigger than what I can even imagine and see. There's something written on my heart to say yes to. And sometimes you just got to leap into it, and you learn as you go into the process. And it just might be a good thing. Sometimes we we are afraid of, what may not happen, or what the fears are, or the failures and all of that. And we don't tend to think about the successes of it, and, the great things that can come from it. And so say yes. Say yes to your leap, and whatever that is for you. I've been leaping into a lot lately. So I have a upcoming workshop coming up in January, on January 6th. It's called Unpacking Limitations and Setting Smarter Goals for 2018. And I'm very excited about it. It's going to be the first workshop of several workshops. I'm going to try to be doing a workshop at least once a month. So I have that workshop coming up, and we're going to be setting the tone for the year 2018. So what goals do we have for this year, and how to make them smarter goals? We're going to, look at that whole acronym called SMART, and, break it down and get clear about whatever area that we want to focus on, whether it be your health, whether it be career, whether it be your business, whether it be money, whatever goes around. We're going to make them SMART goals, and then we're going to actually have I have a formula I want to share with you guys, a 5-step process on how to identify your limited beliefs, how to identify them, and to set set powerful affirmations to, shift those limitations that may come up for you, that can keep you from actually going after your goals. And so we're going to do that. And then we're also going to talk about accountability and sustainability, and how you can continue to go after your goals and continue to stay in community beyond the workshop, because a workshop is only going to be 2 hours. There's only so much you can do. Some great things can happen in 2 hours, and it's going to be bigger than me just for real. Yes, for real, Misty. Yes. Hey, girl. Yes, so I'm here talking about my upcoming workshop that I have in January, and I was just going through what we're going to be doing. It's only $20, and I still have some spaces available. You can go to Goddess Crowns by Nakia. You can go to my page, or you can go on my personal page and find it. I'll share it in this video as well. And lock in your space. If you're tired of being limited, if you want to set goals for the new year in community, because it's one thing to do it on your own, but to come in in community for a live workshop with like-minded, positive women. Like, it's powerful when we come together. It's one thing for me to be here virtually with you right now, looking through this phone, but when we're in the same room together, some really powerful stuff can happen. So it's going to be bigger than me and what I'm sharing, what I'm teaching. It's going to be about that connection you in the room with somebody who shows up in that workshop, that reconnection with a sister you may already know, or whatever. So I invite you to come and make that investment in yourself. Okay, where is the workshop? The workshop is going to be at Resilient Wellness over there by the California Hotel, downstairs from the California Hotel where all those business fronts are. So Resilient Wellness is one of the businesses that's there. And so it's going to be there on January 6th from 2 to 4. But you got to pay ahead of time because I need to know who's coming, so that I can prepare. And I will be sending everybody who confirms their space, I'll be sending you something on how to prepare for the workshop ahead of time. But I would love for you guys to come. Okay. Yeah, so I'll post the link on here. I'll share it on my page. I need to share it again anyway. But then I'm also doing a workshop in February on self-care. So that's the one I'm excited about as well. February 10th. I'm getting ready to lock in a location for that, but that one is going to be about self-care. Self-care is not optional, it's required. So that's the name of the workshop, and I'm going to be sharing my 5-step process to developing a daily practice of self-care, and it's going to be powerful. So yeah, I'm leaping. This is about saying yes to my leap and getting out of my own way. Because at the heart, this is what I love to do. I love to teach. I love to share. I love to be in community. I love to build with other sisters. I love to share the tools that have worked for me in my life and that I'm still working out. Like, this stuff that I'm teaching, I'm doing for myself. Like, I'm working on I'm packing my limitations and setting my SMART goals for the year. I'm doing the work. It's one thing to teach something, but you got to be doing it. So I'm doing it first, because I can't teach nothing I ain't doing. So yeah, I have that going on, and I'm saying yes to that. I also have a private Facebook group that let me pause real quick. Living Your Truth, Queen. Grateful for you. Yes, thank you, Taylor. Thank you. I also have a private Facebook group that I just started. It's called Leap Into Your Greatness. If you would like to join, you can find it you can find it on my page at Goddess Crowns by Nakia, or you can just type in Leap Into Your Greatness. And I have challenged myself to go on live inside the group 7 days, every day for 7 days at 6 p.m. And I've been teaching and sharing and inspiring and receiving as well. The sisters who have been on the live streams, it's been amazing. We talked about, leaping into inspiration, leaping into your goals, leaping into asking for support, leaping into, what else? I got my whole little card. Leaping into sharing your wins and inspiration. And tomorrow is about leaping into sharing your services and your business and what you do, and leaping into investing in yourself and leaping into self-care. So I love your spirit, Kia, ever since that orange truck. Yes, you yes, girl, yes. Back in People's Groceries days, back in the day. Look. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I love what I do, and I'm just trying to get out my own way, because it's not easy. Like, y'all should have seen me before I pressed the button, the live button. I'm sitting here, trying to figure out when I'm gonna press the live button. Just press the button. Just say yes. Just say yes to your leap, because sometimes it's bigger than you. It's like we hold ourselves back from what is calling us. We hold ourselves back from what we know we're supposed to be doing, because we make it about us, and it's not really just about you. It's about the people who are waiting for you. It's about, the things that you're supposed to be contributing to the world and answering that call, and only you can do it in the way that you're supposed to. Nobody has your divine gift. Nobody can bring and imprint your divine gift like you. And so you have to say yes to that. And if you don't say yes to that, you are doing a disservice to yourself, and you're doing a disservice to God. You're doing a disservice to the people who are waiting for you to live your dream. So, and I'm saying this and I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to myself, but I'm talking to whoever's listening and watching this video. So yes, say yes to your leap, no matter what. And sometimes we get caught up on, well, how is that going to work out? Or, we start making excuses. Don't worry about how. Just act on it immediately. I mean, for me, when it comes to my jewelry, I shared this in my live stream in my group. I didn't know I can do this. I had no idea I can make jewelry. This was not my divine plan. This was not what I said I was. God told me to make it, and I listened. I had a necklace I used to wear around my head, and I called it a crown. I was walking around with a necklace calling it a crown. And then I was doing a meditation plan and I got an idea. The message came to me. I want you to make them. I want you to make them. And I listened to it. I didn't let those thoughts creep up. I listened. I started moving in action, started writing down all my ideas. I saw a sister who I get my shells from. I saw her at a festival, got some shells, went to Michael's. I made 4 crowns, went to my church the next day and sold a few of them out my purse. It was in a Ziploc bag in my purse, and I was selling crowns. And then it went from a little Ziploc bag to a basket, to a bigger basket, to selling at events, to jewelry making classes, to just seeing like very famous people, amazing people rocking my stuff and shouting me out. And it's powerful, and people love my jewelry. I mean, and it's bigger than just what it looks like. It's the energy. It's the energy that's infused into the jewelry. It's the, that piece that's behind it, and so imagine if I did not listen, if I did not say yes to what was for me to bring forth, this hidden talent that I had no idea that I had, so all I'm saying is, whatever that thing is that's within you, listen to it. Listen to it. You have to listen to your leap and say yes to your leap. Because you just never know what possibilities it might bring. But yeah, and I also wanted to share that I still have a 30% off special for my jewelry on Etsy right now. When you go to Etsy, I'll put the link down too. And you enter the code holiday30. You can get 30% off when you order your rings and your earrings and your crowns and all of that. That code doesn't expire until the end of the month of December. So if you've been thinking about getting you some jewelry or getting somebody else some jewelry, you know where it's coming from. You know that you're supporting someone who has a dream. You know that your money is going to a Black business, a Black woman business, and you know the energy and the person behind the work. So I definitely want to invite you to do that, if you're interested, 30% off. And I want to invite you to my workshops. So be on the lookout for my posts. I'll be sharing my workshop again. Two of them coming up, and then my 30% off coupon. I'll probably comment on here and leave it on here as well. But yeah, all I wanted to do is say yes to your leap. And I wanted to come on and invite you to my workshops, invite you to my Facebook group, Leap Into Your Greatness, and invite you to go and purchase some jewelry, get you some goddess jewelry. And I wanted to invite you and remind you to say yes to whatever your leap is. Say yes to it. Say yes to it. So, yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to get off here now. That's all I wanted to come on and say, and I just said yes. I just said yes and press the button. Just hit the live button. So I was sitting there like, I want to say something. I want to come on and say something and let spirit move through me. So thank you for watching. If you're watching right now, or if you're watching the replay, thanks for coming on. And I will leave those links in the video. And I will continue to share on my page. And I hope that we will come in contact with each other one way or another. Other than that, I hope you have a wonderful Thursday evening. And yeah, talk to you later. Peace, love, and light.